Conor Gallagher has 1 year left in his contract, and the contract is expiring next year. So they are now trying to give him a 2-year contract to protect the market value. This is the main reason why they want to give him that 2 years. Because if they don't give him a 2-year contract, and eventually if they were unable to sell him this summer, do you know what will happen? The guy will go for free next year. He will become a free agent, and they do not want to lose him for free. So they are giving him 2-year contract in order to protect his market value, so that even if they didn't sell him this summer and next summer, they can still sell him because he has about 2-year contract in his contract. So the market value will still be there. The exact reason why Chelsea wants Conor Gallagher out of Chelsea. Now, before you continue watching this video, I want you to hit on the follow button, like, comment, and share. I want you to drop your opinion on the comment section. Do not just swipe the video. Now, the thing that vex me is American owners finally came and bought Chelsea. Like, they are the ones that are in charge of Chelsea. Now, you can agree with me that since they came to Chelsea, these people have been making errors upon errors, mistake upon mistakes. And you all can agree with me that Chelsea is no longer the same like it used to be under Abramovich. Everything now is upside down. Everybody will agree with me on this. Now, when it comes to buying, when it comes to selling players, when it comes to signing overall, Chelsea has been making mistakes over the past 3 years. And during that 3 years, who are the people that are in charge of Chelsea? The new owners, being Todd Bailey and co. They have been making mistakes consistently, signing players with big amounts that are flopping season out. Now, this thing is a big problem on a long run. This is one of the things people are ignoring. All those errors, all those mistakes will eventually come back knocking at them in the long run. Now, when you are overpaying for players, when you are signing players for big money, they sign Enzo for 130 million, they sign Caicedo for 100 and something million, they sign this person 50 million, 60 million, 70 million. When you keep signing all those players, there is something called PSR, Premier League Profit and Sustainability Rule. Now, there's also something called financial fair play. Now, it says that you cannot spend more than you earn over a span of 3 years. When it comes to accounting, the profit and sustainability rule will will sum up your earnings over a 3-year span. Now, they will calculate the total money that you spent so far over the period of 3 years. Like, they usually check that accounting over 3 years. Now, there is something called PSR, just like I told you, Premier League Profit and Sustainability Rule. Now, when you keep buying players, spending, buying coaches, buying managers, buying assistant coaches and all that, you will enter this thing into your account. Now, Chelsea has spent a lot of money, and now you have to balance your book by making sure that you do not spend more than you earn. So the reason why Chelsea is doing all this thing is because they are nearing, or they are almost going above their revenue. You understand? They are going above their revenue, and they need to balance that book. Now, how do they need to balance that book? They need to sell players. They need money to come in so that they can match the expenses that they have made. You understand? And this is where the players like Conor Gallagher, Trevor Chalobah comes in. Because they are academy players, they are graduated from the academy. It's just like free money. Chelsea are basically looking for free money. So Chelsea wants to sell all those players that graduated from the academy in order to help them balance their book. Why is this a very bad thing? The thing is that if you keep forcing these players, they are trying to force out now, people like Conor Gallagher, they are trying to force him out of Chelsea. The guy does not want to leave. He really loves Chelsea. He wants to continue playing for Chelsea. But the owners are forcing him out because they want to sell him, use the money and balance their book, cover for the overspending. All the money that they have been spending for the past 3 years recklessly. That all the players that they have been buying are just flopping. Now, the players, just like Trevor Chalobah and Conor Gallagher, they do not want to leave. They really love Chelsea because they graduated from the Chelsea Academy. They are Chelsea born, they are born Chelsea. So they want to continue playing for the club. Now, Chelsea is trying to force them out because it's just like free money. They are graduated from the academy. And when you sell them 40 million, 50 million, 30 million, now just free money to you. You understand? So it will help Chelsea or the new owner, let me just use this term, it will help the new owner to balance their book. Now you are now forcing the player to go out of Chelsea. They are now threatening Conor Gallagher that if he does not want to sign a new contract, that he's going to leave Chelsea, or he will be at the bench. He will just be a squad player. You understand? They are just trying to threaten him. And now, most of you will now come and argue that Chelsea gave him a 2-year plus one extra option to continue. They have been 3 years, basically not 3 years. The thing there is that why is Chelsea giving others 6-year contract, 5-year contract, but they are now giving Gallagher 2-year contract, 2 plus 1 year contract? The reason is that Conor Gallagher has 1 year left in his contract, and the contract is expiring next year. So they are now trying to give him a 2-year contract to protect the market value. This is the main reason why they want to give him that 2 years. Because if they don't give him a 2-year contract, and eventually if they were unable to sell him this summer, do you know what will happen? The guy will go for free next year. He will become a free agent, and they do not want to lose him for free. So they are giving him 2-year contract in order to protect his market value, so that even if they didn't sell him this summer and next summer, they can still sell him because he has about 2-year contract in his contract. So the market value will still be there. This is the actual reason Chelsea wants to give him that 2-year contract. They are not giving him that 2-year contract because they really love him, or they want him to continue playing for Chelsea. No. They want to tie him down so that the market value will be intact. Even if they were unable to sell him this summer, they will still sell him next summer, being next year. This is the reason Chelsea wants to sell them. And this is not good. It is disrespecting player. Conor Gallagher is the only dedicated Chelsea player last season. He was fit throughout last season. He gave his all. He was the one running up and down, even when the whole squad was in a mess. The guy was the one actually running. He was firing that midfield. Though he's not that creative, but at least you can see his impact whenever he's in the game. He was the one that actually helped Chelsea last season. And if you look at what they are doing to him now, it is very sad. And you won't blame them whenever they go and they start disrespecting the club, because the club treated them very badly. You will not blame them. Look at what Odoi did when Chelsea played against them. He scored and celebrated against Chelsea because Chelsea disrespected him. You understand? I really don't understand why the new Chelsea owners keep treating these players bad. It is very wrong. Let's call a spade a spade. The thing they very wrong. You understand? I'm really angry with the way they are treating him, because he deserves better. Conor Gallagher deserves better. Trevoh Chalobah deserves better. And they can't continue doing that into those players. It is very bad of them.